Welcome to a brand new podcast, and this is the Oracle 19, and my name is Greatness. For any business inquiries, as usual, I always mention this every week, but for my new listeners, if you have a business and you want to put it on this platform, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. Same email if you want to donate to the podcast. We definitely could use your support as we expand worldwide. Same email, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. And we have different links to other affiliates, www.linktree.com/evolutionoflondon. And we have a Patreon account in which we have videos that's not posted on YouTube, www.patreon.com/evolutionoflondon. Rumble.com. Just type in the Oracle 19. We're on that platform as well. So definitely support us there on rumble.com. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is www.evolutionoflondon.com, where we have a whole wide range of different products. Men's, kids, ladies' clothes, jewelry, cologne, perfume, house products, and much, much more. So that's www.evolutionoflondon.com. And also check out evolutionoflondon.org, O-R-G. There you'll find custom clothes, accessories, digital products for business as well as personal use. So we have a lot of ebooks, so definitely support that. And finally, evolutionoflondon.store, S-T-O-R-E. There you'll find games, DVDs, lotions, soaps, more clothing as well. So that's Evolution of London at evolutionoflondon.store. Check out the company Royalty 9 International. They make homemade candles, 100% soy wax. They are upgrading their website, so I will keep you posted when their upgraded website is up and running. They have unscented as well as scented candles from frankincense. Now, scented candles is from frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, rose, vanilla, eucalyptus, just to name a few. You can find them on social media, Royalty 9 International on TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to set up for them to provide a nice, actually, I have it actually. They sent me another one, and it's very nice. I have actually myrrh. So you can email them at royalty9international@gmail.com. Again, it's 12-ounce jars, 100% soy wax candles. Very good quality, burn over 35 hours. It's definitely, one day provided for me, actually it was good for like 3 days straight, non-stop. So definitely check that out. You can email them. So that's Royalty 9 International. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years. So if you want to book a consultation, you can email him at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. That's healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. And also support his merch, www.wjaaccessories.com. You will find custom clothes, accessories, digital products as well. DJ Panthro, he's an international DJ, so if you want to book for him to come to your venue, email him at djpanthro519@gmail.com. Again, that's djpanthro 519@gmail.com. Panthro, Panthro. So definitely support his brand as he expands worldwide. And again, he's on social media. You can find him on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, DJ Panthro 519, and his information will pop up. You can just Google him. And he have a second TikTok, which is the real DJ Panthro. So definitely support that as well. Cindy's Place, as she expanding, you can definitely support her merchandise for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well. That's www.cindysplace.org for your custom clothing. Now the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We're on iHeartRadio, Google, Apple, Spotify for podcasters. Anchor.fm, now it is Spotify for podcasters, I should say, Spotify. And Amazon Music, just to name a few. So anything I haven't mentioned will be in the description box of the Oracle 19, the Oracle 19 podcast, the Greatness 19 channel, Mr. Evolution of London. Those two is on YouTube. Rumble.com. You just type in the Oracle 19. And finally, www.theoracle19radio.com. And before I finish, music. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. We have a whole wide range of different beats. So once you go to his channel, you will see his other social media platforms. So like, subscribe, and share to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And cannot forget, as I just alluded to previously, the Greatness 19 channel on YouTube. Have a whole wide range of different videos to open up your third eye. Close to 600 videos. So definitely you will like what I have to offer for you. The Greatness 19 channel. I need you guys to continue posting it on your social media platforms because, again, I am allegedly shadow banned on YouTube. So, again, I need your support to really be proactive and send the information. Post it on your Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. I call TikTok. So definitely post it and send it to your family and friends whatever country you reside or your family members reside. So I need your support with that, with the Greatness 19 channel, as well as Mr. Evolution of London. That's our health and wellness channel. So I know it's picking up traction right now. People is listening to it. A lot of great information on health and wellness. But definitely subscribe to Mr. Evolution of London. We want to get that up and running. So Mr. Evolution of London, treat it as one word. Thank you. All right. As usual, I always give my perspective of different topics of today. And today we're going to talk about... What are we going to talk about? You know what? I always talk about something at the top of my head leading to now. Let's see. What are we going to talk about? Yes, I just remembered. The Battle of Men. The Battle of Men. I talked about the Battle of Women previously, but the Battle of Men. Sigma men versus Simps. Sigma men versus Simps. Now, what do I mean by that? Break down Sigma, S-I-G-M-A, Sigma men. Just another term for similar to alpha men. Long story short, men on their purpose. Really don't care about what people think. Sigma men. You could Google that and information will break that down for you. men on their purpose, men not caring, men that is capable of standing alone and be their own boss per se. That's Sigma men. It's a little bit of different analogy, different wording with alpha men. Alpha men, they still similar purpose, but they're more in a group. Where Sigma men are loners, capable of being loners. But they, put it in a bag and shake it up is pretty much the same. Now, just in case people don't know what simps are, S-I-M-P-S, is another analogy meaning for suckers and weak men, etc. Men that is not capable, that need a woman's validation, have to follow a woman's lead, allow women to just get over them, beg a woman to be in their presence. Those is examples of a simp. I know your guys that understand what I'm talking about have more information, can break that down. But that's just for individuals that don't really know what I'm talking about. So that will help them. So that I just wanted to give you a little breakdown of both wording / perspectives. So, and you have a lot of simps. I talk about this with men versus shows called Men versus Males, Weak-Minded, old men. And I'm going to allude to really what this topic is about because, again, it is a battle. It is a mental war. You have a lot of weak-minded men of today. I feel majority of society, especially in North America, are weak-minded men. I really do. I think percentage-wise, my personal opinion, out of 100% in sprinkled throughout North America, I will say about 97, 98% of men of today are weak-minded with no leadership skills and so forth. I really believe that. I really believe that. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. I just want to. I'm actually thinking as I'm talking to you. Again, this is top of my dome. I don't write things. I'm speaking to you like I was speaking to a homeboy from the streets type of thing. But what popped in my head is, and one thing I cannot stand, one of my pet peeves, is old, weak-minded men. So I'm a man of a certain age. And I think a lot of we need to be better examples for younger men. And that's one of the major problems is we're not leading by example. And a lot of younger men don't have older men to really look up to or respect and follow. And this is our fault as men. Our fault. We allow the women in our circumference to act like a bunch of savages. We allow that as men. We don't put our foot down and tell these women what we want and expect from them. We don't demand women to obey us. Yes, I'm saying obey. Should I say it again? Obey. You must obey. Females would say, turn their necks and say, what? I said it on sight. I repeat, because I'm not going to stutter. You're not going to be like, oh, you must obey. You must obey. And ladies will say, why? Why? Because I said it so. I said so. And then if that woman say, forget it, I cannot deal with you, then so be it. The streets you shall return. And I have a show on that too as well, about a year and a half ago. As a footnote, y'all guys really need to listen to my old information. Back a year or 2 years ago, I have a lot of material, a lot of episodes. Again, it's almost close to 300 shows. That's why a lot of people's listening to me worldwide. But let's piggyback a little bit to the topic. You men need to set a foundation of what you looking for. See, I'm starting this off because then I'm gonna get heavy into individuals that are simps and so forth. But number one, and I say this so many times, men, you as a man must establish things on your own before you establish a real deal relationship with a woman. And this is one of the major problems. I say this over and over and over again when I talk about men and different topics. Reason why a lot of you men falter in life and especially mess up in your relationships, because A, you do not establish who you are as a man when you first meet that woman. She don't know the ground rules, the rules that things you will tolerate, things you will not tolerate. You don't explain that to her. You see her, you just want to appease to her. You want to, you like her. You don't want you want to hold on to her. You don't want her to get mad, and that's your problem. She must get mad. She must get irritated. And if she cannot obey your protocol, she leaves. See, a lot of females feel they have a lot of options. They don't have to put their best foot forward with you because they know there's 150,000 or 150 million simps that is ready to drink their bathwater. They could get any knucklehead in the streets that will DM them on social media and say, I fly you out, I love you, you are the best thing, and this woman don't even know them, nor do the men know that woman, but they just see her on social media and they go crazy. You gotta have some discipline, men. And you have a lot of these older men that just tell the younger men, go out and simp. Basically, they go out and the woman is the prize. She's the pedestal. She birthed society. And you got to do anything for that woman. She comes first. And you got to be prepared to just delete yourself for her. And she could be just straight trash, but she's a woman and she got a box between her legs. You're just supposed to do anything and everything for her. And I say no. And I said this before, y'all men need to value yourselves, your bodies, your mind. You come first. You are the leader. If you say you the leader, you come first. Beyond anyone on this stinking planet Earth. You come before the woman. She is not the prize. You are the prize. Want me to tell you why you're the prize? Because let's look at statistics. If it's one man to any, it depends on the region, the country, the province, the state you reside. For every man, there's like 20, 30, 40, 50 women for every one man. So that means you are the commodity. You are the prize. See, there's abundance of women on the planet Earth, but it's not that many men. And if you want to break that down, there's not that many real men on this planet Earth. Stable-minded men. So you definitely are the prize, men. And when you're dealing with precious minerals, if it's hard to find, it means it's rare. The value is higher, because it's a rare prize, it's a rare mineral. You find that in life, in business. If a commodity is rare, hard to find, the price it goes up. And that's how you men should take yourselves. Especially if you are striving to be a Sigma male, or if you are a Sigma male. See, this is the structure I want to start you off with before I get into the details about certain men out here. See, in order for you to be the best man that you can be, number one, you have to get your money up. You have to, before you start really getting into a serious relationship with a woman. And I'm speaking to you younger men, because us older men are finished. A lot of us is going to still simp for a woman. A lot of us is going to still trick for a woman. A lot of us is going to still move in with a woman. I know a lot of you older men not going to like what I'm saying, but it is what it is. A lot of you a lot of you men is going to cater to a woman's needs and still preach that old narrative that you got to do everything and anything for that woman because she's a prize. That's old mindset behavior. Older men will say that because they grew up in a different era. And now, but you can't have that mindset now, young men. Because these women out here is piranhas. And they out to get you. Matter of fact, they hate you. Let's be for real. And it's not like, ladies, I'm lying. I mean, this is general knowledge here. Most women do not respect a man. You see it even in the workplace. I'm going to say older women, but women in general, the way they talk to men. You could be a grown man. You could be a grown man. Grown men over 21. You grown. You're a man, whether you're a young man, whatever, but you are a man. And women will still call you boy and still try to son you. That's my little term. You could be an older man and the woman is younger than you and she still try to son you. You cannot allow that to happen. You gotta straighten out these women, and I'm just using an example from the workplace. You gotta let them know right from the top, I'm not a boy, I'm a man. Because if I ran around and called you girl, just girl all day, you might feel a certain way. Hey gal, you my little gal. I mean, I could go deeper, but I'm just gonna soften it up for you. I think some of you know what word I can really say when describing a female. But y'all want to hear it? You want to hear it? You want to hear it from me? Hey, listen. If I really wanted to be a jerk, because see, most females, like I said, don't respect men. They don't respect men, so they use those in these analogies. Oh, you're a nice boy, and of all ages. And I'm specifically starting with the workplace, but it extends in life. But if I roam around and just say, hey, bitch, good morning, bitch. How you doing, bitch? Nice to see you, bitch. You such a good bitch. I'd be wrong, right? You will say, oh, well, you're going to get in your feelings. So for me, yes, you might not say, oh, that's not the same. But to me, that is the same. When you calling me a boy, it's like me calling you a bitch. That's how disrespectful it is, especially I'm a grown man. And on top of that, I could be older than you. But even if I wasn't older than you, I'm grown. And you men need to establish those things with women. That you're not a boy, you're not a little kid. Regardless of you, once you're over 21 as a man, you're a young man, middle-aged man, old man. You're supposed to draw a line in the sand in terms of how these women address you. Women not supposed to be feeling comfortable thinking they could say anything and anything to you. This is part of being a Sigma male. And a lot of these simps out here, they allow the disrespect indirectly and directly. You have to nip it early when you're dealing with these modern day females. Small and large. Everywhere I go, I'm paying attention. And you men, you can't be smiling all the time. Stop smiling all the time. Stop making jokes in front of these women all the time. Because it's something my mother even told me, and my older sister told me, women already have a perception that all men is dumb. And they were very quick to, if you trying to be all jokey too much, they're very quick to put you as dumb. Very quick. So it's a balance. You got to let her know you have intelligence. You got to let her know it's not about play. And when she's disrespectful, even on this minute level, you let her know you check that woman. Whether it's at the workplace, whether it's in the streets, or whatever. Early. I'm on that right now. I don't let these women get comfortable with me and they could just say whatever, whatever. You know, you say whatever, I say whatever. This separates you from this separates you from a man to a male, aka a sigma male, aka a simp. You check that early. So I don't allow females to get comfortable with me. You could just do whatever and say whatever to me. Expect a reply if you just want to say something slick. Whether I'm going to say it outright or my body language will let you know, but believe me, you will know one way or the other. And this goes on even with social media. This is why these women and these old men out here, but it don't have to be old men. I see young men doing the same thing. But older men need to be better examples. These old men you find on social media talking about, and these guys is entertainers. These guys we supposed to look up to, and they saying, you know, the woman is the prize, and this and that. And meanwhile, your woman do not even respect you. And listen, guys, you got to look at the reality when you meet a woman. You got guys that meeting. Look, let me backtrack here. You have men out here that meeting up with these harlots, these Jezebels, and just because they pretty, that don't mean they all good. They the worst. And they disrespect you. And here you have to take their trash. You taking their trash and they present it to you. And what do I mean by that? They've been with drug dealers and junkies, and they screwing around or have screwed around with family members, and they got a bunch of children with different baby fathers, and then they in the public eye, and you can kind of see it with the offspring of their children. I'm giving you a scenario of what I seen from an entertainer, and y'all guys can figure it out. His so-called stepdaughter is a hoe, allegedly. And when you look at the background, you look at the mama. The mama is a hoe, allegedly. But they just pretty hoes. They've been around with drug dealers and all of these other people, and then you take them under your wing, and you put them on the pedestal, and you're saying, you know, she's the prize. You sound like an idiot. And you look, men, look at the woman that you with, or you trying to pursue, and see if she really, really loves you. If she really likes you, if she really respects you. First of all, look, all men, listen up. You know this, just in case some of you don't, but here this goes. Look, you should know if a woman is into you. Let's say you're trying to pursue a woman. Courting, dating, trying to. Look, if a female's not calling you up and have that intensity to call you up on a regular basis and see how you doing, she's not interested in you. Man, let's go back to basic 101. Men 101. If she is not calling you, you give her your number and she don't have the intensity to call you. She's not interested in you. Don't be persistent and want to be persistent and call and I haven't heard from you in a long time. And why? Why? I haven't spoke to you in a while. What's going on? You, I'm confused. Some of you guys think I'm gonna cry, right? Do the cry routine. No, I'm not going to do it. No, you want me to do it? I know a lot of you like. Go ahead, I want to hear it. You men, some of you men is ridiculous though. You really ridiculous. You're crazy because you right there. She's not interested in you, and you just calling and calling and calling, and then she's not interested. Leave her alone. Men, you should know when a woman loves you. Some of you anyway. Some of you should know. If not, it's obvious. You call in, when you meet a female or you talking to her for the first time and, you talk to her 1 or 2 times, but if she's not showing you that same intensity, she's not interested. And most likely she's talking to some other man or men's. I'm not going to be like, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while. I miss you. I need you. Why you don't call me? Picture me, Mr. Greatness, aspiring to do great things in this stinking planet Earth. The Black James Bond of this world. God's gift. And it's not being about financial status and being a millionaire, billionaire. It's a mindset. You could be the poorest person, but if you have a mindset of a real G, you know who you are that said it, thank you, then you should know it's about mindset. I know I'm great. I know I'm the Lord's gift. And I know it's a bigger purpose. Picture me, I'm saying, come on, baby, please call me. You gotta call me. I just need to hear your voice. Please, come on. Why? Why? Oh, God, I haven't heard from you. I hate you. You bitch. You bitch. You don't call me no more. Bitch. Ouch. 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 Kill yourself if you do that. Delete. Control, alter, delete. That's what you need to do. Not literal, because somebody might literally do that, then the powers that be come on me say, you telling people to delete yourself, Mr. Greatness. You ain't great. You a bastard. Mr. Bastard, okay? All right. Back to the topic. You, as a man, I know it might come off as funny and crazy and all of that stuff. That's just the versatility of Mr. Greatness. But you should understand the purpose of that conversation is, number one, be on your purpose and don't allow a woman to dominate you mentally. There's always some woman for you. Remember, I told you earlier, for one man, there's 10, 15, 20 women, even more, depends where you reside. So that's how you have to have that mindset. It's very important. You have to have that mindset. And it's not about being wealthy and super rich and all of that stuff. It's a mindset. Because I know a lot of poor men out here, or men that are just working class, that is have that mindset and get plenty of women. Because it's a mindset. And you must have that. These females feel they are the prize, so that's why they act the way they do. It's up to you. It's not about convincing them. It's just move along, walk away, and get on your purpose. You should take the negatives and make positives. What I mean, your job. You might not like it, but look at the simple things within the job. There's jobs that basically you're getting paid $18, $19, $20 an hour just to pick up a stinking bottle, look at it, put it down, and say good night. Where's my check? You getting paid $19 an hour at a factory, looking at a goddamn bottle to see if there's a scratch on it, and just say, oh yeah, it's good. Put it in a box. Click. Ching ching. $18 coming through. 2 hours later, double it. Just to look at 2 more bottles and then put it down. And then wait for your check that Wednesday morning. If that check is not in by 12:01, I'm calling the cops. Where's my money? Where's my money? I know a lot of you men, women will be like, what is he talking about? But I'm talking to you men, the simple things in life. Deal with what's in front of you. Deal what's in your circumference. You able to work. You able to put in a hard day's work or an easy day. And you getting money. And you able to take that money and control it, put it aside, which I strongly suggest, even if it's $5 or $10, you put it aside. Invest. Because you're investing in you. This is the problem with you men out here. You don't invest in yourself. You are investing in the female. You putting her on the pedestal. You doing things to please her. She's not doing anything to please you. And that is the problem. You must do the things to please you. You take your money and invest in you. And don't look and judge about the next man having more money than you and more cars or a fancy house. Look within your zone and take your money and invest in you and be a better you. Be a more productive you. That's the key. And you will find better quality of women as you invest in yourself. It's not buying a whole bunch of fancy clothes to impress and stuff. You buy clothes to make you feel good. Sometimes when I'm walking down the street on my off day, I'm walking regular. I mean regular, but I'm so super confident in myself, I can pick up a woman. My mouth game is flawless, and I'm very confident about that. Know your strong points, men, because I know I have a lot of intelligent information to say that could stimulate a woman mentally. That's non-negotiable. I know that. And I'm always striving to be a better me, even to this day. Reading more, being around certain men with with a better mindset, learning things, science and math. I'm always improving myself, working out, taking care of myself, taking care of my physical body. Even to the basics of my feet, soaking my feet, taking the laxatives and stuff like that. Little basic things. I'm not perfect, of course, but I strive to improve myself to be a better me. And you should do that to be a better you, men. And if you find you doing that, you always busy. And that's the beautiful thing about it. The simple, like me on this podcast, I love it. I love it. It's delicious. For me, I'm always busy. I'm always busy. It's not a day that I don't go by that I'm not busy, and I love it. So I don't think about women. Women is secondary. If, I see women, I conquer, I'm done. No, I being a little facetious there, but they're not, I don't put them on a pedestal. If you're going to be in my life, you're going to be in my life. You're going to work with my brand, not me working with your brand. And you have these boss females and that's coming to you, men, and with all different types of demands, and they have nothing to show for it. They got nothing. Most of these women out here have nothing to offer you. They can't even offer you children. If they have baby daddies, 2 and 3, they single moms. And no disrespect personally to the single moms. There's single mothers out here, a very few of you, that is great moms. But you still a single mom at the end of the day. So if you meeting a man, you're supposed to be working twice as hard to trying to obtain a decent man. But you don't think that. I know that's beyond your scope because you triggered by me just saying that you feel a certain way. You feel that a man should still be, catering to you. A lot of you, if you really look at these women that you killing yourself for, or you meeting up, let's be for real. This is painful now. You meeting up. This is what is offered you on the plate of society. Let's keep this 100, men, all men, Sigmas and Simps, all alike. Let's look at it for what it is, especially in North America. Let's cut the BS here. I'm gonna break it down. Let's be for real here. And this is something that a lot of people don't want to admit, especially you men. Look at the marketplace of women out here in this day and time. Look what's on the plate. One of these women, and it's not a perfect world, I get it. We're not perfect men nor women, so women don't trip. But look, this is what you are. This is most of you. You fit in this category, okay? And you're not going to like it, but this is what it is. This is what is offered to men. And I'm speaking for men, particularly, you got to know your worth. So I'm breaking things down before I go right in, and I'm going to go right in. Most women out here that you see are baby mamas / single mamas, got multiple baby daddies, got children, and the children's unruly, undisciplined. You cannot talk to them. You definitely cannot discipline them. So this is what's presented to you right off of the plate. Number 2 or number 1, most of these women's hygiene is trash. And you said most. I said most, not all. So let's not get sensitive. But this is what's presented to men. When you're seeing a woman, most likely her hygiene is trash. She's a single mom. She's a present bisexual or a closet bisexual. Most of these women have high body counts. Most of these women are out of shape. Most of these women are stupid. Most of these women are super broke, but they asking for you to be a millionaire. Most women are super broke, but you supposed to be driving a car. You supposed to be being basically driving a Bentley, and they driving a Hyundai. Most of these women are uneducated, basically in the mind. They cannot offer you anything. They have no conversation, and they are certified crazy. They alcoholics, they drug dealers, drug users. Whether you're saying weed or Percocets or whatever, this is what you meeting when you meet a modern day female. That she's under these classes. Now I know you can't be perfect. I understand that. But the fact is, most of these women fall under these categories and then some. Now you men, when you meeting these women, you mean to tell me you ready to die and kill yourself and put them on a high pedestal and saying they are the goddesses and they come first and you come second? For these type of women that you meeting. Let's keep it 100 here. For these modern day women that you meeting today, they fall under the category that I just mentioned. That's just a few examples. I could even get more heavy. So you are ready to delete yourself and go crazy for these type of women that is out here. Men, are you being smart? Yes or no? Because if we want to even be truthful, your mama, your auntie, your sisters fall under this category. Am I right or wrong? Yes. I'm not even going to say anything right now. I'm letting you think on this. Am I lying? Am I lying? That's the thing about it. Maybe Mr. Greatness don't know what he's talking about. See, this is a hard pill for men and women to swallow because you look deep inside yourself. And a lot of women immediately will hear this. They're getting triggered already. Well, men are not perfect neither. We didn't say that, ma'am. I know men, majority of men are trash. Does that make you feel better? Does that make you feel warm and fuzzy, me saying that? I say it again. Most modern day men out here are trash. I'm a recovering trash addict. I have done a lot of ungodly things, but I'm striving to do better. And I know what I'm looking for. But see, the difference between men and women, see, most men could admit their flaws. Women want to still hide from it. They still want to put blame on men and instead of looking at themselves. That's the problem. Look, I'm not trying to down women because, look, we all, men and women, been through things in life. But the difference between men and women, a lot of women do not want to be accountable for their degenerate behavior. And this is what makes the game all messed up. I could respect a woman saying, yo, I did all of these things. I know I messed up. I fit these categories. But right now, I'm really striving to be a better person. And I'm looking for a man that have that type of understanding. And I'm willing as a female to go the extra mile to show that man that I'm a changed woman. That I will understand. That's why I will respect. And I will probably rock with you because of that. And I will respect that woman say, listen, I know I'm messed up. I know I'm a degenerate. I know I have done the things. I know I got baby daddies all over the place. I know I'm a single mom. I know I don't have anything to offer you. I know I'm not the best, but I'm going to work hard to prove to you that you should pick me. And I'm going to stand by you 300%. And I'm going to work harder than a woman that have no children because I know I'm coming with baggage. I'm going to work harder because I was a degenerate in the past to show you I'm the one for you. And what I would say, okay, let's roll. Let's see. And you fit all of the criteria I'm looking for, I will rock with you. Now, there will be certain disclosures. I'm not going to get into that because that's an hour conversation. Because, I can't take you in a certain particular way. But guess what? I will consider you strongly. But a lot of these women out here were like, take me as I am. I'm still the prize. No man could tell me anything. And you have all of this past and present degenerate behavior. The answer is no. Heck no. I will not accept you. And men should not. But the problem is, you have these entertainers out here that we supposed to, and older entertainers that we look up to and we respect, and we see just because you have an old pretty hoe that you married to, she's bringing nothing but baggage too. She's pretty, but she's bringing baggage. But yet and still you putting her as the prize. And the point is, she don't love you. She might like you because you got finances, but she don't love you. You could tell if a woman loves you, man. You should know. You should know. It is crazy out here, guys. I mean, you have to, men, you need to really check yourselves and check the woman that you trying to pursue. Check the woman that is around you. Because you giving too much energy to her and she don't deserve it. She's not a quality woman. She don't even like you. And as I just mentioned, you know when a woman truly loves you. She can't stop talking about you. She can't stop calling you. A lot of you men, and this is the problem you see with this gentleman, this entertainer. I'm gonna go over the top. She don't love him, not like that. And there's been talks that she told her ex about her present day husband. But I'm not even gonna get into more of him. We talk in general here. You could tell. If you don't start really analyzing your woman, there's signs that she's not into you like that. Females if they love you, they're going to be talking about you. They're going to be praising you to their friends and family. But a lot of these men, a lot of these women that you get, they what I call used to be's. You get a lot of used to be's. They used to be a virgin. They used to be childless. They used to be special. They used to be lovable. They used to be. Now they not. And they will never be. These women out here been to many hotels with many different men. These women been in many different alleys and backseat of the cars and rooftops fornicating with different men. They used to be. How would you expect them to really love you? They loved many men, so-called many men that they had boyfriends and they loved. Look, it's like eating macaroni pie, guys. If I ate macaroni pie every day, 24 for every day for 1, 2, 3 years, I would get tired of it. Now, I know that might be a bad analogy, but still it is an analogy. The point is, these women been with many men. They fornicated with one man hundreds of times. They had many boyfriends. They got many children. And what is it left for them? So when you meet them, no matter how pretty they are, do they have that same zest, that same energy to really love you? That's my question from me to you. See, this is Labor Day. It's the holiday here throughout North America. Going into the fall. I call this grinding season. This is the fourth quarter of the year. What I mean, because this year is broken down in 4 quarters, even in the business world, from January to April, and then you have let's break it down. January to March, and then April to like June, and then July to September 1st, and then, that type of thing. But you can figure out, you know what I mean. Some of you, anyway. The point I'm making, this is the time right now, it's getting close to the end of the year. You should be focusing, setting yourself to be a better you, men, and mapping out what you're going to do starting next year to even be greater. Because these females that you are pursuing, they don't have anything left to love you, most of them. Some do, but that's a small percentage. They've been around the world, and I have old shows that I break that down. One is called Calculations, Women's Body Count. I go into it. You just have to scroll and look at the archives, and I talk about that. These modern day women have nothing left in their soul to love you. They just looking to get over on you. They looking to capitalize off of you. You got money or you got resources where they can't get from any other man, but they're going to just deal with you because you are the sucker. You the simp of the day. See, I've been through the sands of life. I've been a sucker, unfortunately, to a lot of different women because I just wanted to cater to their feelings. And I didn't want them to get mad. Oh, forget about it now. I'm a different me. I'm on my purpose. I'm on my money game. I'm on my health, fitness, and getting my mind right. And I'm always busy. Just on this podcast alone, and just this alone, I post twice a week. I have a team that helped me with that, and not including the YouTube channels as well that we're trying to make it grow as well. But that's just a small example, among other things. If I'm doing it, why can't you, men? It's healthier, it's safer, it's more secure, less drama. You don't have to worry about somebody looking down on you because you're on your own purpose. Because like I said, most of these women out here, they don't like you. They don't like you. That's a cold reality. They don't like you. And they say it throughout social media and in life. They say this: I hate men. You can't get no plainer than that. I hate men. I do not like men. So what that telling you? So you think they like you? They don't have any feelings. Is this all women? Of course not. But most women, that's what they believe, and that's what they stand, and they don't have anything to offer you. They don't have the love in their heart to love you, men. Men, you better love and take care of yourself, because these women they hate you, as I'm repeating this to you over and over. If you're a simp, you have time to repent. Because you wake up every morning, I did it, you can do the same. I did a lot of simpish things. I'm not going to go into details, it's not necessary, but right now anyway, maybe in the future, but I mean, I have done a lot of ungodly, foolish stuff. I mean, the same thing you have done, generally speaking, I've been through it as well. Loving someone that don't love you, calling someone, and I'm giving it to you. I'm giving you the game anyway. Calling someone several times and they not getting back to you. They don't care. They just string you along. That's what I mean by simping. That's an example. Bang, I gave you an example that I've been through. And you just have to draw a line in the sand. Once you're on your purpose and you're doing so many things, your mind is not thinking about these women anyway, especially these women of low value anyway, because you got a lot of things popping off. And these women know. And it's a beautiful thing. You know, Saturdays, I share this with you, like Saturdays, you know, I'm into sports. Even check out the news, my news channel every Sunday, the Oracle 19 Weekend News. Gotta give you a plug. And I love sports. You know, when I have the downtime, I like Saturdays watching college football, Sundays NFL, especially in the fall. I like my baseball, I like my basketball. So when I even have the downtime, I'm still doing something, relaxing because of me, because of what I want. So you men can do the same. You can do the same. There's nothing stopping you. And when you pursuing your goals and dreams and you staying busy and you keeping your money in your pocket and you're not wasting it on frivolous females, life is better. Life is simpler. Leave these women alone, old and young. They believe their talking points. It is what it is. You cannot change them, nor am I trying to change them. I'm just telling you, men, this is what you need to do. And life is great. A lot of these bitter females, they want to see you men like myself, fail, be in a bad situation and physically fit, emotional. Well, they want to see us going down in all facets, physically, emotionally, financially, because these is hateful, bitter women. But you still shine, men. You still striving. You still focus. Let them be bitter and let them just be in a corner and let them find that simp that is willing to do everything for them, because that's not the man they really want anyway. You think women of my past, I'm thinking about, come on, man. This is the reality. There's another simp out here that's climbing on their backs. All of these women that I've been with over the course of years, and you think I'm the only one after me? Heck, they've been through 5, 10, 15, 20 men that climbed on their back and probably climbing on their back in progress as I'm talking to you. So people will say, how would that make you feel, Mr. Greatness? I don't care because I'm on my purpose. Let them do what they do. They're going to do what they do anyway. think I'm worrying about that? No, man, they on their purpose. You men gotta take that. You move on, do greater things. You like within yourself, your community, your circumference. Life will be better. And your mind is always active. You don't have time to go backwards. I meet plenty of decent women out here that I just talk to in conversation, whatever, and just kick it. Cause it's a beautiful. When you're on your purpose, it's beautiful times. When you're not on your purpose, the times is not beautiful. It's depressing. And it's not only about making money. That you need that in this capitalistic society, but it's about being free. Being free. You know, you just doing things in life. You just pursuing your goals, and it should be a wonderful thing. Like me, and I always talk about this. It's all about me right now. I love being on the podcast. I love talking, as you can tell. This is my own wheelhouse. I found one of my niches, and it's a great thing. I love it. I have a lot in my mind that I like to regurgitate to the world. I love it. I love it. It's just, this is what it's all about. It's just not about work, and then you go home and you go to sleep, wake up in the morning, then work. That's when it becomes depressing. But you work, yes, but there's the balance. You go to the gym. If you can't afford to go to the gym, work out at your house. Play games. If that's your thing, play video games. If you got a little time, go back to the essence. Play some video games. Entertain yourself. Man, if I had time, I'll play one of my basketball games that I have online on my computer. I'll play some video games if I had the time. But I don't have that time because I'm talking to you. But it's a beautiful thing, dude. Guys, just enjoy. And you'll find life is simpler. And when you do meet females and the female act like a fool and fit under these categories that I mentioned previously, it won't faze you. You know, I could be with a female, meeting a female, I'm still smiling at them, and I'm just like, you whore. I know you're a whore. You see my teeth is right here showing online, right? As I'm talking to you. I know you can't see my teeth, but I'm smiling. And I'm looking at the female, you stupid whore. I know you're a whore. In my mind now. But I'm just talking to her. I'm like, what the heck? You know, and I know I ain't going nowhere. But, you know, I'm just kicking it just to see where she's at anyway. And just shooting the ish. But the point is, I'm not thirsty. You meet it, kick it. You know who she is. And you're putting her in the category. And if she want to give you a little something, then that's fine. If she don't, then that's fine. You smile it because life is good. And I know a lot of females don't hate that. That's when they say, this guy is cocky. Yes, I am to a certain degree. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes. Because life is good. And yes, I might not be a billionaire, millionaire, whatever. You know, I might not even be a thousandaire. Who knows? But life is delicious. And I'm making the most out of life. And I'm exercising all the wonderful things in life. I'm a very basic individual. You know, I love to read. I'm learning different languages currently. Saving, my pennies. Putting content for y'all guys. Moving around, doing the things I'm doing to make little ends meet and being the best version of me. So am I a Sigma male or a simp? That's what I would say. So you men, this is what you need to do. See, the thing about it is you have time to change. As long as you're able to wake up the next morning, you can change to be a better you. And not worry about what these women is about. And then you'll find life becomes better for you. Start to simplify your life. And you will find the joys of life. And you will be able to release the bitterness of your soul, men. Because you are free. You become a free thinker. Remember, this world is yours. It all boils down to where and how you want to pursue life. I need you guys to like, subscribe, and share to the Greatness 19 channel on YouTube. As I mentioned previously, Mr. Evolution of London on YouTube as well. Subscribe and pass it to family, friends, and foe. We also on Rumble, as I alluded to previously. Rumble.com. Just type in the Oracle 19. www.theoracle19radio.com. I'm on that platform. We have information there. Multiple platforms for your enjoyment. Therefore, if I'm banned from one platform, you know there's other platforms where you can hear Mr. Greatness. So definitely take the information in. Be the best you can be, men. Sigma men, continuing staying on your path. And simps out here, you have a chance to be a better you. And finally, the woman you pursuing, analyze her more. Don't just look at her physical, and you will find her true nature. And men that is already married or have a have a girlfriend. We're not going there now, but have a girlfriend or girlfriends. Look at the woman that is really around you and analyze her. Does she truly love you? And are you being a simp, a sucker for her? Can you shake that off? Can you walk away from her? Can you walk away from everything she put into you? Even if you have children and she's too toxic for you and blocking you from the children, can you walk from all of it for your purpose, for your dreams, for your goals? What say you? Thank you for listening.